welcome back to a new video. I am sharing a Christmassy haul with you today. We're going to be talking gifts. There's going to be a little bit of baking and treat making, which is all part of the gift giving. And we're going to be talking about things that I won't be doing this Christmas, things I will be doing this Christmas, some changes that I've been kind of making over the years. So I hope this is a really fun video for you. We're going to start off by thanking Cherryz for this lovely big box of goodies. I have opened it and I've had a little nose. It is, I'm gonna knock my Christmas tree over, a really big box. They offered to do this collab with me. I have an amazing discount code with you, which I will be sharing. Not everything here was gifted to me. I ended up going a little bit crazy and adding quite a lot to it myself. I am a fan of Cherryz. I like the whole kind of like Poundland shop, that type of thing, but I don't tend to go out as often as I used to. We both work from home. We don't go into town very often. So this for me works really good. It came really, really quick and you don't have to worry about Royal Mail strikes or anything like that because it's by courier. And yeah, I just really like it. It's really cheap and cheerful, and I have an amazing 25% discount code for you. If you are a first-time user, there is a link for you to use. There's my 25% off discount code, and all you need to do is spend a minimum of £20 and you get 25% off. So that's amazing. But I'm going to show you some of the bits that I've ordered, and also talk, like I said, sort of gifty ideas and that kind of thing. First thing is, I love that there's no plastic packaging in the box. It's all paper. Keep your paper. I'm going to be showing you a hack with that shortly. First of all, I've got my advent calendars handy. Those are going straight to AD's parents. Also got selection box. There's quite a few stocking fillers in here, and I also got my gift tags as well. These are stickers, but we'll be doing something else with those in a bit. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about, gift hampers. So years ago I used to like buying baskets and things like that. These days, and this is something I've been doing for quite a few years, I've been making up like hamper styles but in gift bags. These are a 2-pack. I think they're £1 something. I've just opened these up. I did start recording this video and I realised that actually I hadn't hit the record button. So I've got 2 that I prepared earlier. So I've got these 2 here, and I love doing this. I do this for my girlfriends, and I also do this for some family members. Rather than buying like one big present that maybe somebody doesn't necessarily need, I like to buy lots of little bits and pieces that I know the person will love and definitely use. And they often tend to be more kind of practical gifts. Some of the items are in here which I will be showing you, but sometimes I've done them in the years where I've made like themed bags, so like self-care bags. I bought fluffy socks, a mug, some nice tea or coffee, face pack, some smellies, that kind of thing. I've done date night bags for friends before where there's like chips and dips, again matching fluffy socks, a bottle of Prosecco, chocolate, so you've got everything for a date night. Shove in a Domino's flyer from the local, if it's a local friend, you've got a date night bag. It's really fun. So I love doing these. I think they're really, really fun. So definitely get your bags, and we always reuse them as well. So most of my girlfriends do the same thing for us now. And I always keep the bags and I always reuse them. And when I gift them, I also say to the person, for example, if there is tag, I never write on it. I let it be reused, and I always say to the person when I gift them, please reuse the bag. So I think it's a really nice thing to do. One of the items that I am going to be using in my gift bags, I've got these ceramic heart dishes. Some things I like to go and buy. I do this a lot like in TK Maxx or Home Sense sometimes, and things like this, you can split them. So you could either put as a 2 into the gift bag or separate them, so then you've got one for 2 gifts. For 2 bags. Wrap them up individually. You could wrap the whole thing. Sometimes I don't even wrap, I'll just put nice tissue paper inside. I love things like this because they're so practical. We use these a lot. Pop them on your desk, pop them for stationery, put them on your dressing table, use them like more for beauty, kind of like pop your earrings and things in there. I like to use them in the kitchen. I like to pop like nuts and crisps and things in. I find that if I have just a large bag of snacks, I will just munch my way through them. So I find I'm a bit more controlled if I have them in a little dish. These are a really nice size actually. Or we use them on the table, salsa, dips, that kind of thing as well. They're really handy. Wrap them up individually, wrap them up together, however you choose in the gift bags. I've also got quite a few bits and pieces for stocking fillers here as well. One for Aid. And just a few little treaty bits. Always wrap up Louis some Jaffa cakes for Christmas and a few other little treats. Sometimes I like things like this as well to pop in, like Happy Mail as well. It's quite sweet. The other thing I find myself doing when I go onto the Cherryz app is I do find the food, the larder bits and pieces a lot cheaper than other places. So I've stocked up with a few bits and pieces just for like the treat jar. Also, with our youngest being at uni, I tend to, when we go and visit, I tend to like give him food bags. So I picked up these. These are really handy for students. They're handy for us as well. Just chicken in a bag. It's like in a little bag and you put the seasoning in, so they're really handy. The vegetable stock pots were really cheap. And then I also picked up some Soflora. I've picked up some tinned pineapple, again for some more treats. I was thinking about making upside down pineapple cake. I do love that. And you know that when we have like our snack evenings, date nights, I like to do cheese on pineapple sticks. So I picked up 2 of those. The ketchup was super cheap. Ketchup has become one of those really expensive items. And I bought this great big one. So I've got that for the store cupboard. I do also get tempted sometimes when I go on there, and I bought this really cute little dinosaur, this felty dinosaur. He was £7 and he's gonna go on my tree. We're a big fan of dinosaurs in this house and he's just so cute. So I got him. What else have I got here? Again, all paper wrapping. Oh, this is for one of my gifty bags I was talking about. Pumpkin spice coffee. I saw that and thought, oh, sugar-free, low calorie. It is an instant coffee. I thought that would be quite a fun one. More little stocking fillers. Got these for snacky treats in the evening. And then some fun little gifts as well. I got like a little mini Nerfy type gun, blasty things. And some more little heart dishes for gifts. So I am super pleased with that. I am really well covered for stocking fillers. I have got a few little gifts, some things that I want to make, and I've got all my gift bags as well and some other bits to go in them, and a tree decoration. So I'll leave the link below. I've done other videos as well where I've kitted out my studio for storage. That's been really fun, and I've done other gifty ones as well. But definitely go and check them out. There is a little bit of everything from homeware to stationery, toys, food. Christmas at the moment, so there's always seasonal things. There'll be summery garden things as well later in the year. So I really recommend having a nose. I'm going to pop all this back in the bag. Aid just bought me a coffee. I'm going to have my coffee. I want to do some gift wrapping with this. And I also wanted to talk Christmas treats with you as well. So I'm going to be doing that next too. There we go. I've popped the little dinosaur. We need to give him a name. What name should we give him? He's so cute. I didn't realise he's actually from the Sass & Bell brand as well. Very, very cute. I think he's a lovely addition to our Christmas tree. So I've spoken briefly about doing smaller gifts now rather than larger gifts. I wanted to touch on reusing the wrapping paper. So one of the things that I've stopped doing is buying the fancy gift wrap. We stopped doing that a few years ago, and I prefer to buy either the recyclable or reuse what we get in the mail. And lots of us place orders online, especially from Amazon and places like Cherryz, where they include this brown paper wrap. You can either use it as it is, or you can make it a little bit fancier, which is what we're going to be doing today. There's so many ways to do this. Doodle on it. You can do potato printing. That's really cool. Today, however, we are going to be using a really, really cute stamp. It is, let me show you actually. I've used it in my December journal there. It's a really cute little stamp that was in my December kit. And we are going to use it today, and I'm going to stamp on the paper and transform this into some really, really sweet wrapping paper. We are going to embrace the creases by creasing it up even more. Now, one of the gifts I wanted to wrap was these microfiber cloths. I'm doing a Disney bag for a friend. So I am just going to cut how much paper I need. And I'm going to use a red ink pad, and we are just going to stamp this randomly all over like this. Doesn't need to be perfect. You could even colour them in if you wanted to. If you wanted to add a little bit of colour. Be really fun for the kids to join in with. If you're doing teachers' gifts, that kind of thing. It's just a really fun thing to do, and it's not costing you anything. You're just reusing what you've already got. It's the much greener thing to do. That's the problem with like all the nice shiny foil, all the coloured wrapping papers. You can't actually recycle them. So they may look fancy, but they're not the greenest thing at Christmas, that's for sure. Let's turn this over. I'm going to take one of the stickers like that and just cut around. I must admit, if somebody's coming to my house and we're exchanging gifts there and then, and also on the little gifty bags, I don't include a gift tag. This one in particular, though, it's going for a family and there's going to be lots of little gifts inside. I'm going to use my hole here. Where are we going to have that like that? So I want to name all the bits and pieces so they know whose is whose. And then let's cut some string. There, and we've got a cute little parcel, all using the paper that came in the Cherryz box. Such a great way to use up that brown crafty paper. One of the other things I've stopped doing, I haven't sent Christmas cards for quite a few years now. I used to just send one to my nan. My nan, however, passed this summer, so I don't even need to send one to her. So we just donate to Crisis every year. It's something like throughout the year, it's not just Christmas. So they get a Christmas meal and it's not just on Christmas Day. They can just choose when they go, and there's a health check, you have a haircut, dentist, there's just all nice bits and pieces, there's help if they need it. So we like to donate money to that each year, just because for us, we're very homely people, we're all about family, and the thought of people being out there that don't have that is just something that really sits heavily with us. So it's just something that we feel we can do. It's quite nice for someone else, so we do that instead of sending Christmas cards. One of the other things that I like to do is make my own treats, and that's something we're going to be doing next. I like to keep like jam jars or like jars from pickles and mustards and things throughout the year. We use them throughout the house anyway, but this time of year they're really, really good for gifts, so I like to make up my own festive nuts. You've probably seen me do those before. Peppermint bark. I made some really good Christmas crack the other day. That was so good. I think that's coming up in this weekend's vlog. And today we're going to be making up some little mini chocolate caramel pies, so I'm excited to do those with you. But I like to pop them in the jars or pop them in like little bags, like paper bags and things like that. They make such lovely gifts. Make my own chutneys. There's just so many things to make and use and pop in the jars. My daughter made us her own pickled onions last year, or the year before, which were really, really nice. I think it was the year before was pickled onions. Last year she made fig chutney, which was amazing. And it's just so nice when you know that somebody's gone to all that effort to make you something. It just feels extra, extra special. So I'll be making our nutty jars. This year I need to make up those. I'm actually looking at this. I might use that brown paper around the outside. I think that would be a really nice idea. I've just taken out some alphabet stamps. I wasn't going to do this, but I didn't even think about this actually. It's just come to me whilst doing this. So I think I am going to make few of these and we'll put Christmas nuts.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas.
There we go, look at that. I think that looks super cute. I think that's a really nice thing to do, and I could even do on the back like love from Lisa and Aid, something like that. I really like that. I'm now in the kitchen and I'm going to make those treats. So basically when I was placing the Cherryz order, I saw Rolos and I remembered these little pies I used to make years ago when the kids were little. I haven't made them for ages. So I ordered some chocolate buttons as well, and I picked up some short crust pastry when I was last shopping. So these are super, super easy. I've just sprayed my tray. I've got a little mini muffin tray. Now, I used to make these years ago, like I said, when the kids were little. They were really fun to make with the kids. You literally get the pastry balls, roll them into balls, pop them in the tray. This was also something I used to pre-make. If we had friends coming over, I would actually pop these like this and leave them in the kitchen. And then when it came to the time when you were making like teas and coffees at the end of the evening, I'd pop these in the oven. They'd literally take just a few minutes. And then I would have these little mini pies to bring out, and they were just super cute. And it looked like I'd made loads of effort of making these little mini pies, and I'd literally just gone and popped the tray in the oven. But like I said, they're really good to make with the kids as well. And then I've got this little tool here, which gives you your pastry case. Look how cool that is. So easy. Center is literally a Rolo. So we've got a chocolate caramel center. You know, pie fillings are all done, and every pie needs a topping, and this is going to be ours. A giant chocolate button. Isn't that easy? Anyone else feeling tempted to make these? There we go, a whole tray of mini pies ready to go in the oven. Anyway, I'm going to pop these in. I've set the oven to 180. I'm going to pop them in for 10 minutes and then check and see how they're doing. Sizzling away, 10 minutes has gone. I think that's a good amount for these. They feel quite soft. Do you want to try one of my pies?
Oh, I'd love to.
There you go. They're a little bit gooey.
Are they? Let's have a look.
They look so nice.
They look really nice.
Go on, which one are you having?
The one's closest to me.
no.
Unless you want that one.
No, no.
Oh, they for hot still.
Yeah, be careful because the toffee inside gets really hot.
You trying it first so you get burnt.
Mmm.
Hot or?
I did need to put them back in the oven for a couple more minutes.
Very nice. So is this just a Rolo? How you used to do them years ago?
Mm. They're good, aren't they?
Mm. Oh.
Really, really easy little pie to make.
Oh.
He's burnt his mouth. I'm going to finish this video here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed my haul and talking like Christmas gifts and treats and things like that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that discount code. It's all down below. And I will see you in the next video where we will continue chatting more Christmas things. Take care. Bye.